Hi there, this video is about using an anomaly with the multiplayer to make extra money. Well, as much money as you want, really. And this is the Xbox version. What you need to do is you start a multiplayer game, and you have to create one rather than joining one. And if you just follow these steps, it should just work for you. You find an empty save game and do the farm manager start. Your character don't matter. In fact, nothing else matters. You can have mods or anything else. It works on any map. But obviously the money's only going to be on one map. And what you do, you press the menu button to start a farm and just create as many farms as you can. Suddenly you'll get to the end. And then what you do is you save the game and exit it. I press wrong button there, and it's that simple, really. What I'm going to do, you can see there that you've got a farm. The farm values are all 1.25 million. I will be cutting the video on loading times, so you'd have to sit through that, because the loading time's quite high. The save time's quite high as well, by the look of it. So basically save and quit, and now you've got to go back to career mode and reload the save game that you've just been in, and you will see that it's got 10, I think when you do it at first it's 10 million is the first one, and then as you load the game again into single player, you'll find that you have that 10 million in your bank. This one's probably going to look different because the bits of film are all mixed up. But don't worry about that. When you do it, it'll work just fine. But it is absolutely essential that you go back to the single player and then save the game while you're in single player and exit back out. So you got 10 million there. So when you can eventually find out to save it, that is. And there we are. So save game, and as soon as I've saved the game, you can exit back out. And when you're outside the back in the menu, that is, you just restart the multiplayer game by reloading it, basically, and it's rinse and repeat. You'll see what happens when it starts loading. I will cut it, and I'll be back when it's loaded. And what you'll see is that when you start your farm, this time by pressing the start button on the Xbox controller, that your first farm is worth 10 million, and then the subsequent ones are worth 1.25 million. I pressed wrong button there, so I have to go back and keep doing it. Yeah, it's quite self-explanatory once you're in it. I buggered up the buttons, basically. And again, you just do it until you can't do it anymore. Save the game, then you quit the game, and you reload it in single player, and then you save it in single player. And you can see when I'm going to zoom in on this little bit here in case you're watching it on a phone, so you can actually see the amounts of money that are on these save games, because I've done it on a few of them. I'm going to do it on every map, you know, just in case this little glitch gets fixed at some time in the future, because I should imagine that that's what's going to happen. I hope I've made that easy to understand. Let me know if this has been any good to you just by leaving a like. That'd be nice. It always helps anyway. Thanks for watching. I think I'll just leave this little bit. Or maybe not. No, I'll cut it. Bye bye and thanks for watching. Oh, I'm going to do a review if you've stayed this long.